All right, let's get into this because today we are breaking down a mythological adventure that is just wild. It's got everything epic struggles, mind bending plot twists, and a really powerful lesson about letting go.
Yeah, you heard that right. This is not your average fairy tale. We're talking about a super high-stakes drama that starts with a simple swim and somehow ends with a direct flight to heaven. So how on earth does it all begin?
Well, like any great story, it all kicks off when two very different characters cross paths at the absolute worst moment. Let's meet our main players here. So on one side, you've got Gajendra. Think of him as the strongest, proudest elephant you can imagine. He's basically the ultimate tank, and all he wants is to take a nice, cool dip in a beautiful pond. But then there's the problem. A super grumpy crocodile who, I don't know, seems to have woken up on the wrong side of the riverbed and, with zero hesitation, just grabs Gajendra's leg. And look, this isn't just some quick fight. What happens next is a battle of wills so huge, it's almost impossible to even wrap your head around. 1,000 years. No, I'm not kidding. This tug of war, this complete stalemate between the elephant and the crocodile lasts for a whole millennium. I mean, just think about that. Entire civilizations would rise and fall in the time these two are stuck in this one fight. And to fight that long, well, it takes a massive toll. At first, his whole community tries to help, but as the years stretch into centuries, they just give up. His friends are gone, his wives leave, his entire family abandons him. He is left completely, totally alone. This is where everything changes. After 1,000 years, Gajendra, this absolute unit of an elephant, is just spent. He hits a wall, and he has this huge realization. His own incredible strength, the one thing that defined him, is not going to get him out of this. And that brings up a really powerful question, right? One that I think we can all relate to. What do you do when your own power runs out? When you've fought as hard as you can, you've tried everything, and you're still stuck? What's the next move? Well, Gajendra does something totally radical. He just lets go. He stops fighting. He stops struggling. He completely drops his pride, his ego. And in this one moment of pure surrender, he calls out for help to the god Vishnu. And the answer he gets, it's not subtle. It is fast, it is powerful, and it changes the entire game in a heartbeat. And I mean instantly. Vishnu just appears. He yanks both Gajendra and the crocodile right out of the water like they're a couple of action figures. Then, with one swift move of his divine weapon, the Sudarshan chakra, poof, the 1,000-year battle is over, just like that. But wait, don't go anywhere, because the story is not over. In fact, this is where it gets really, really interesting. The end of the fight is actually the beginning of a huge reveal. Yeah, it turns out neither one of our fighters were who we thought they were. This whole insane struggle, it was hiding a much, much deeper story. The second the crocodile is defeated, he just transforms. He's not a crocodile at all. He's actually a celestial musician named Huhu, who'd been cursed. This whole ordeal, it was the very thing that finally set him free. And get this, it wasn't just him. Gajendra, our hero elephant, he transforms too. He reverts back to his original form as King Indrajumna, a really great king who had, you guessed it, also been cursed. So this whole time, it wasn't an elephant fighting a crocodile. It was two cursed souls locked in a battle that would, believe it or not, save them both. So after all that, the curses, the 1,000-year fight, what's the takeaway here? Well, it all comes down to this really beautiful and pretty profound message. It's kind of like a roadmap to liberation. First, Gajendra had to drop the ego, that pride telling him he could win this on his own. Second, he had to literally stop the struggle. And third, by doing that, he finally opened himself up to accept help. And here's the kicker. The help that showed up didn't just free him, it freed his adversary too. And the ending? It's a massive upgrade for everybody. Both Huhu and King Indrajumna, now free from their curses, are taken straight to Vaikunta, the celestial home of Vishnu. I mean, talk about a complete zero to spiritual hero arc getting unlocked for both of them. And that kind of leaves us with one final thought. This ancient myth is this incredible metaphor for the limits of just grinding it out on your own. It really makes you question that idea that every problem can be solved by just trying harder. So it makes you ask yourself, right? What battle in your life do you need to stop fighting all by yourself? Where might letting go actually be the most powerful thing you can do?